So what we'll look at in this video is setting up a customer. So some areas of setting up a customer are fairly simplistic, but there's also some others, little tips and tricks that I just want to talk about. So customers live under the sales options here. So we've got sales orders on the left-hand side, or we've got customer options on the right. So you can always go and view all customers if you need to, but in this case, we're just going to go and create a new customer. Now, for those of you that have got this Dear Inventory linked to your accounting system, then obviously creating a customer in here will also create a customer in your accounting system as well. So I'll run through here and just put in some general details. So we'll put in Bob the Builder. Now we've got two options here. So the status is pretty much always going to be active. Depreciated is if a particular customer is deactivated or not used anymore. Currency for the customer as well. So there's currencies in here set up, but we've got our default to AUD, therefore it's gone in here. Standard payment terms. Now, in a video earlier, I looked at the reference books. So from settings and then reference books, that's where your payment terms live. So if you don't have a payment term here, then it needs to be set up in those reference books, and then it will be able to be used. So you'll notice here there's payment terms. You just go in there and set the detail up, and then that will come through there as well. Sale account. So this pulls from your online accounting. So if an account doesn't exist here, or if you need a different account or different tax rule, you'll need to create it in your online accounting first. Now, a sale price tier. So you can have sale prices. So here in our demo system, we've got recommended retail price, standard retail price, wholesale, overseas, and then some tiers we don't use. So again, that's set up in your settings as well. Sales rep. So once again here, that's set up from the company contacts list here. So under company contacts, you'll have all the information there. Default carriers. So a lot of clients don't use this, but that's if you've got a set freight carrier you always use for this client. So it could be they're in a particular location or a particular country, and you always need to use a set carrier. Same with warehouses as well. So let's say you've got warehouses in 2 or 3 major cities. Which warehouse do they use by default? Tax number is the customer's tax number if they have one. So that could be an ABN number, GST number, company registration number, something like that. Any discount, any credit limit, any attribute set, and we've got a separate video for looking at how you do attribute sets, and any tags. So we talked about in product setup having tags that define pricing. So you could have, for example, they are VIP, and then on products you can say anyone with a VIP tag gets a set price. In addition to that, at the bottom here you've got set addresses. So you can put a particular address in the system, and you can then set the defaults for that address. So in other words, you can say, so this address is a billing address, and it's the default billing address. You can obviously add as many more addresses as you want, and also as many more contacts. So if at Bob the Builder, so let's say Bob the Builder Proprietary Limited, you know Dan, you know Bob, you know Simon, you know Claire, and you know Sarah, you can add them all in as contacts. But otherwise, that's most of the information that you need to add to a customer. I'll just quickly show you while we're on this as well. If I go purchase and go new supplier, the options are almost exactly the same, but there's a couple of things that are obviously specific. So where we had, for example, sale account, we've now got account payable, but we've still got tax rule, currency, name, tax number, address, contact details, all the same as customers.